You've been studying English for a long time. Maybe it's been months, maybe even years. You've tried classes, apps, videos, you've read grammar books, memorized vocabulary, maybe even written in a journal. But when it comes time to speak or really express yourself, something freezes. You can't find the words. You feel stuck, frustrated, and honestly, a little embarrassed. You're not alone. So many learners hit this wall. They study and study but never really feel fluent. Why does that happen? Today, we're going to talk about the hidden reasons people stay stuck with their English, and more importantly, what you can do to finally move forward. Before we go deeper, hit the like button if you've ever felt like your progress is just way too slow. And make sure you subscribe, because we're here every single day with real, no fluff advice that'll help you finally speak English with confidence. Let's get into it. One big reason people stay stuck is that they learn passively instead of actively. What does that mean? Passive learning is when you watch videos, listen to podcasts, or read books, but you don't interact with the language. You might feel like you're doing a lot, but your brain isn't practicing output. To fix this, shift to active learning. Every time you watch a video, pause and repeat what you hear. Read something? Try to summarize it out loud. Listen to a conversation? Shadow it, say it with the speaker. Actively using the language forces your brain to do the work it needs to grow. Another reason is perfectionism. You want to speak perfectly, so you wait until you're ready. But the truth is, you'll never feel ready. Fluency doesn't come from waiting, it comes from trying, failing, and learning. The sooner you accept mistakes as part of the process, the faster you'll grow. A third issue is vocabulary overload. A lot of learners think they need to memorize thousands of words before they can speak. But fluent speakers don't use every word, they use common, useful ones again and again. Focus on mastering high-frequency words and learning them in context. It's better to know 500 words really well than 5,000 words you barely use. Next, you might be struggling because you're not connecting English to your life. You're learning phrases you never use. Try this. Ask yourself what you talk about in your daily life. Hobbies? Work? Family? Learn language that matches those topics. Make your English personal, and it'll stick faster. Also, many learners don't practice speaking enough. They might write, read, or listen, but they're afraid to open their mouths. You have to break that habit. Talk to yourself. Record your voice. Repeat after YouTube videos. Join a language exchange. It feels weird at first, but fluency lives in your mouth, not just your mind. Let's add one more. People skip the basics too soon. They want to sound advanced, so they rush into complex grammar or fancy vocabulary. But strong English comes from strong foundations. Master the basics. Simple present. Past. Future. Everyday phrases. Then build from there. Here's a simple task for you today. Pick one of these habits, maybe perfectionism, maybe passive learning, and write down one way you'll change it. For example, I will stop watching videos silently. From now on, I'll pause and repeat. Or, I won't worry about speaking perfectly, I'll focus on making my message clear. Let's recap what we learned. In today's video, you discovered the real reasons you might still be struggling with English, even after all this time. We talked about the danger of passive learning, why perfectionism slows you down, how vocabulary overload hurts your progress, the importance of making English personal, why speaking often is non-negotiable, why mastering the basics is essential. You don't need to work harder, you need to work smarter. And these small changes make a huge difference. We upload new content every single day to help you break through your English learning struggles and finally become fluent, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Now tell us in the comments, which of these mistakes have you been making, and what are you going to change starting today? We're in this with you, let's keep growing together.